Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel on this lovely Friday. Okay, so it's Man City versus Leeds United, and this is the preview. There's a lot of things that's been going on. Mr. Summerdice has been talking a lot throughout this time, saying he can look after Man City and win the treble with Man City. He can compete with Man City if he go Man City. Oh, rubbish from Sam. And I don't blame him. I know what he's doing. He's already attacking managers. He's sort of throwing digs at managers he knows he's going to play against. It's just to get in their heads, just to get sort of his word out there that I'm back. But you know what? We don't care. We don't care, Big Sam. Sometimes when you stay away from the game so long, Mr. Big Sam, nobody really cares anymore. You fumbled the bag when you were supposed to be the manager of England. I was supporting you. I think you deserved it. I think with the respect the players have and the way you play football, you could have been good for England in the tournaments, but you fumbled the bag by allowing to be paid to talk about what you were talking about. But that's none of my business. We're not going to talk about Big Sam. So, guys, Big Sam is back in the Premier League. It's Pep versus Big Sam. Leeds United versus Man City. The last time Man City played Leeds United, it ended 7-0. De Bruyne showed us a few hints that Haaland is coming by doing the celebration. De Bruyne was amazing in this game. But let me welcome my people in the comments. Adam says, yo, how you doing, Adam? Charlie, how you doing, Charlie, man? How you doing? Charlie, how you doing, man? You're always here. Big up to you, large up TCF. Yeah, that's good. I know it's True City Fan. From now on, I'm not going to be saying True City Fan. I'll be putting it TCF. I'm going to try and get a logo that says TCF. Good branding, Veta. Big up to you. Just finishing up work. Join soon. Big up to you. We'll wait for you. Now, Kane, big up to you, man. Big ups to you, man. To yourself, man. Big Morgan says, tough game. City win 3-0. Martin Cross, how you doing, Martin? 5-0 to City. Big up, Daniel. Big Sam trying to... relevant, that's all. Trying to be relevant. Yeah, you're right. Allardyce, Southgate. Yeah, I'll take Allardyce over Southgate, to be honest. Leeds will play even more pragmatic with long balls to Brentford. Yeah, Brentford cannot hold the ball, though. So maybe Big Sam trying to play mind games with the master. I know he is. Yes, Kings. How you doing, guys? Like the vid, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Yeah, let's get this on. So, Carl and Adam, welcome to the show. I don't know how you guys are doing this Friday. I know all of you have been very busy, but let me just ask you, how are you doing this Friday, on this lovely Friday evening or morning or afternoon, depending wherever you are?
Well, good afternoon, Adam. Good afternoon, Patrick. Good afternoon, viewers, everybody out there. It's a wonderful day here in DC, Washington, in America. It's wonderful and warm. Temperature is about 19, 20 degrees centigrade. Low humidity, sun's out. It's beautiful. Grass is green, leaves are green, everything looks fantastic. And I have a game tonight, so I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck with that game, man. Good luck with that game. So what about yourself, Adam? Are you in a quiet space, or you're in the market as you always are?
It's not too bad, but now it's just raining outside.
Oh, okay, cool. It's also a bit of rain. It's also a bit of rain in Ireland. So, guys, I'm gonna start here. I'll start step by step. Man City are top of the table with 33 games. So, do we still have 2 games in hand, Carl, or 1 game in hand?
Right now, we have 1 game in hand.
Okay, which is Leeds United or Brighton?
It's Brighton.
It's Brighton. Okay, Grant. So let me thank you very much. Carl always there with the mathematics.
That table looks good, eh?
It looks lovely. If you look at our streams, we're always number 2. So now it's actually Arsenal chasing us. Arsenal are going to play on Sunday. Am I right? Is it Sunday?
Yes.
They're playing against Newcastle. Newcastle need to win this game to secure themselves in the Champions League. I think they do need to win this game. I think somebody told me that. Newcastle are in brilliant form. Yeah, Carl told me that. Arsenal are coming with 3 draws, 1 loss, and 1 win against that pathetic Chelsea team. So far, City have won all their games. 8 games in a row so far, I think so. If you talk about the Prem, somebody told me that also. 79 points and Arsenal 78 points. Guys, if City win tomorrow, we are going to go 4 points clear. And Pep said in his press that going 4 points clear is very important for us. Carl, why is that?
Well, because it just means there are less games to play. I mean, imagine the situation where City win tomorrow, we go 4 points clear. We're now level on points with Arsenal. Arsenal do not win their game against Newcastle. Let's say Arsenal draw against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, City are 3 points clear with a game in hand. So now imagine now that we now win our game against Everton. City are 6 points clear, which means that the title can be wrapped up before we play Brighton and Brentford.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
On goal difference.
Yeah.
So we can afford to lose. I mean, I hate to lose. If we win tomorrow and Arsenal draw for whatever it is, right? We have one game in hand. Okay. If we win that game in hand, it literally can lose the last 2 games of the season and still win the league, which gives us the time to rotate and play around. Now, I talked to Adam about this. I mean, Newcastle's role in this is going to be massive. Here's why. Newcastle right now, because United lost yesterday, and I was so happy that they lost. Kudos to Brighton.
Yeah.
Newcastle and United are the same. Have played the same number of games. Okay. Newcastle are 2 points ahead of United.
Yeah.
Newcastle, if they win the game against Arsenal, they go to 68 points, which means they're going to be 5 points clear of United. United have to win at West Ham.
Yeah.
If United don't win at West Ham, Newcastle are literally guaranteed Champions League football. Almost like guaranteed. So think about St. James's Park and my good friend Sinclair, John Sinclair up at the Magpies. Been telling him all season, guy, this is your game. This is your game. Batter these clowns. Batter them.
Nah, it will be good. So guys, that was Carl Love in explain us what has to go down in a very lovely way. Let me welcome. Please don't predict Phillips to start. I will do it, Charlie, just to piss you off. If Malaysia starts again, Malaysia, is it Malaysia? What's that? Who's that? That's it. Yeah. Malaysia starts again. Man City should shoot on side because he's talking about the Leeds United keeper. I know what he's talking about. The Leeds United, he's been poor air upon this season. That's true. He's been very bad, but he was very promising. Rodri needs to rest, but Phillips isn't trusted. So maybe play Phillips and Gundogan as true holding. We'll talk about that when we're talking about the lineup. KP to score. I'd love KP to score. Charlie, we'll talk about that in the lineup. So let me also welcome my good friend Kevin, all the way from Manchester. So Kevin, tomorrow we play Leeds United. De Bruyne has been training. I don't know if he's going to play. I think he is personally, because you remember every time he gets injured, he brings back De Bruyne in the lineup because he says De Bruyne needs rhythm. He says he's a player that needs rhythm. So I wouldn't be surprised if De Bruyne starts this game. But we're playing Leeds United tomorrow. A very important 3 points needed, Kevin. How do you see this game going? How do you see Big Sam going about in this game? Is it going to be a hoofball? Trying to get the hoofball to Bamford?
We all know. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me, Patrick. Are you guys okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good. We can hear you loud and clear, man.
Yeah, I think you all know Big Sam. I think he's gonna play pragmatic football. You guys know that, right? He's gonna sit back, try to counter attack and all that. But I'm not scared. We got fast defenders now, so and I think we're gonna beat them. This is the first time I was nervous with like when we were playing West Ham on Wednesday, but I'm not nervous about tomorrow game. I don't know why. I'm just fine for me.
Yeah, they have lost 18 games so far.
Yeah,
drawn 9, won 7.
Yeah, but the problem is I want Phillips to play. I want Phillips to play because if you see players do well with against their old team, every player do well against their old team. Majority of the players. So I think he will rest Rodri and Phillips will play. For me, Phillips play, he'll be all right. If he play and put a Gundogan with him
next to him,
I think that would be better. That would be
you're right about that. There's a question here, guys, for the panel. Would you take Ginotto from Leeds?
Nah,
That's the Italian kid, isn't it?
No, nothing.
nah.
I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready.
When you have Rafael Leao,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready. I would no, I think I'm not ready yet. I think I want to see him more of him, but he's very promising. So let's go to the form guide, guys. City again, they have stretched their winning. Last time we were looking at obviously they have won straight 5, but I know it's 8 wins. Quite enough. The pundits were like, we don't see City going on a run again. Not this Man City, but we are again on a run. May it long continue. West Ham, very difficult game. Fulham, another difficult game. I didn't watch the Fulham game. I know Adam wasn't happy with me for doing that. Arsenal, very easy game. We dunked on those losers as per. Leicester City, very complicated game. It was easy for us at first. I think we could have killed the game if we kept the full lineup, but we had bigger fish to fry, as AFTV say. Southampton, very easy game. That's why, guys, I'm still pissed off that games like Arsenal, games like Leicester and Southampton, we didn't keep clean sheets, Carl, because the goals we gave them is because we just relaxed. So I'm still pissed off about that, but I move on anyway.
Relax.
Yeah. So let's go to the Leeds United. They lost against Crystal Palace 5-1 at home. Wow, at home. 6-1 at home. No, Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that bad. 6-1 at home. 2-1. That's why he was fired, isn't it? 2-1 to Fulham. 1-1 with Leicester City. Leicester haven't been great. They lost 4-1 away to Bournemouth. My God. That Javi Garcia was receiving L's, wasn't he?
Well, Patrick, I mean, to Kelvin's point about Leeds, I mean, Big Sam just opening his big mouth, right?
Yeah.
Because he knows the truth, right? You know, he knows that player for player, quality for quality, it's just different. They're just 2 different levels. And so he's doing the guy, I want us to get 12. I want us to put 12 past him tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's doing? He's trying to take the pressure off the players.
Patrick, the problem is that, Patrick, is that he thinks we're all stupid. You see, he thinks we're in 1980, where we don't watch football, where there aren't spaces where people talk about football intelligently. He thinks we're all stupid, that these mind games are going to work. Come on. If we here are not bought by these mind games, you think the players are going to be bought by these mind games?
Nah, they won't be.
Guy's a dinosaur, man. I'm sorry. It's just...
Yeah, he is.
12.
Patrick, did you hear what Leon Goretzka said about Haaland? I don't know who Leon Goretzka is.
Yeah, he said that the guy was gassed. He said he was farting in his face.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Goretzka from Bayern. Yeah, he said the girl was farting in his face. Yeah, I don't know if it's true. Is it true?
Yeah, probably true.
Haaland is gas. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that video, Kevin, Adam, and Carl, where Haaland says, "Kick it in my balls"?
Yeah.
What's wrong with? Oh no, he's a kid though. I get it. He's a kid.
No,
he's
Patrick,
a kid.
No.
He's a top man.
This guy, not be kid, guy. Listen. Let me explain something, right? Watch him on Tuesday night. The mentality we need that we haven't had, because we've had choir boys in Sterling and Jesus who are good boys. These guys' attitude is, remember Zlatan? What is that? He's a lion.
Yeah.
Lion they play with foul now. They don't mix lion with foul for the same kid.
Did you hear Grealish say that? Where every time the game finished, you always point at him and say, "Don't go out tonight. Don't go out tonight."
Yeah, Grealish said, "Just sit in your ice bath." No, but he's helping because I think it helps because he says I'm not going out a lot and I don't go out. I want to go out when I win trophies. So maybe even him, Grealish, looking at Haaland, say, "Look at this kid, how disciplined he is." Because look, he might be a bit immature. Like some of them are saying he's a bit, but he's a kid. I get it. At that age, I'm pretty sure I was also saying weird stuff. But the thing about him is
he's a bit immature. What
No. There was a point where what's that guy, that musician says he went in the dressing room and he was in his boxers and he ran to him and said, "Let's take a picture of me naked." And it's just but the thing is, he's just having fun. But you know what the funny thing is? But he's very professional, as Jack said. He will do the training. He'll show up for training. He'll do the rest. He'll follow what's required. He'll go home, go play games, as he says, go to sleep at the right time, show up at training at the right time. So he's still a professional in football. He might say those comments, but that's what. But you know what? I used to be a footballer, and we used to say some of those comments to people, and we used to come to somebody and just say, "Man, you're smelling," just to get in their head. You know what I mean? And we used to just do that. He said, Haaland was using a fat to distract CDMs and defender. That's why he has all these goals. That's gas. That's gas. So anyway, that's the form guide. Guys, let's look at the meeting. The man who was fired, Beosa, Huddersfield 1-1. I remember this game, guys. My heart was pumping. Leeds United did not give up. We were 1-0 for a long time. I don't know if they scored a header or something. I think they scored a header or something.
It was a useless. Yeah, it was a counter attack where Fernandinho messed up or something happened. And
then the 2-1 they beat us. Why they had a red card?
Corner, innit?
No, the 2-1 they even had a red card. Remember they had a red card.
The 1-1 was the header. Diaz first game.
Yeah, but the 2-1 they outplayed us. Let's be honest, they did because they remember
we just parked the bus, Patrick, and they broke on us with one. We had
but do you remember what happened? Is no. They had the card, Carl. They had the card.
They had the red card.
They had red card. Yeah, they had red card.
Yeah, they had the red card.
They had the because I was pissed off. Yeah, Liam Cooper. There it is. Liam Cooper.
I was pissed.
I remember, Carl. They had the card and they give us the best counter. That's why Beosa is talented. What he did is he got one of the best runners and put them in front, and then he I remember it was Dallas. And then packed back. But I think now we take them seriously. I think this time we didn't take Leeds serious, and that game I think it was not that necessary, was it? I think it was a very necessary game, to be honest.
That's what Big Sam is going to try and do tomorrow.
Yeah. So anyway, let's move on to the other games. Then we went and smacked them 7-0. When they came to the Etihad, I remember they came and still decided to play football. We smacked them 7-0. De Bruyne was incredible during this game, I remember. And he even did the Haaland celebration. I think the trusted hand is coming. Then we went to Leeds and smashed them 4-0. The game was a bit tough, but we still managed to beat them. Then we beat them 3-1 away this season again. So, guys, looking at those recent results, obviously we're going to do the prediction later on. So let's just move on, obviously, to yourselves, guys. So far, I know that we're saying Sam Allardyce is outdated. Obviously, we know he's going to park the bus and do hoofball or try to get balls in behind. Does anybody on this panel see that the fact that Pep said he doesn't know what they're going to do, so we're just going to have to focus on ourselves? Does anyone on this panel see the manager bounce working with Big Sam back?
Absolutely not.
Why are you confident?
What bouncing? Where is bouncing to?
No, I'm just asking you guys. I'm asking you guys as a panel.
Patrick, listen. Sam Allardyce, look, Patrick. Sam Allardyce is more likely to jump on a trampoline and lose weight than beat City. That's what I would say.
That's gas.
The problem, Patrick. The problem is, if this was earlier on in the season, I would say, okay, fine, right?
Yeah.
But these guys know what's ahead now.
Yeah. They
knew that they're going into a Real Madrid. They don't want to lose that game now. The guy's going to try and pack the bus and do counter attack. But
that's what he's going to do, Patrick.
Yeah,
Gundo is right.
Yeah.
He's going to pack the bus and do counter. That's what he's going to do. He got nothing else. What do you think? What do you expect? He's not going to do nothing. But the only thing is that we have to be ready because when they're about to do their own style of play. But I'm confident because we got Akanji, we got Ake, we got those fast defenders. So I'm not scared. That's why I'm not scared. I'm all right.
To Kelvin's point, when we played them last, we had now we're playing 4 center backs. 4.
Yeah,
not 2, 4. Don't Smoke, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't Smoke, go ahead. So, what do you think of the game? Don't Smoke. What do you think of Big Sam's comments too?
Right, I think it's a mismatch between manager and squad. You must understand that the person who bought these, especially the midfield, was from Jesse March. Right, he wanted to play that fast football. Because if you look at the profile of the players, these guys don't know how to park the bus. If they do park a bus, it won't be like
that is true. Because the defenders are not even defenders. Most of them are 4 backs, isn't it? Most of them are 4 backs.
You have McKennie and you have Roca, right? Those boys want to play basically cocaine football, like Gallagher kind of style, but they want a ping pong game. Right?
Yeah.
Then now you got a manager who's telling them to sit back, so don't be confused when they get the ball. So is that
it won't work in the first game only. I don't think it would work in the first game.
It won't work, man. And man, it's gonna be a hammering. It will be more than 5 goals. That's all I can tell you. Because if the issue is them is defensively, they don't know how to set.
And I hear that keeper hasn't been great. Charlie says that keeper hasn't been great. People just shoot from far, it's going in.
So it's it's all about when we score that first goal.
Yeah.
If we get that first goal before 20 minutes, man, just switch off your TV, man.
Yeah, I see a comment. They appointed Samada is too late. So what do you think of that, Don't Smoke?
No, it's true, right? As I'm saying, like Allardyce would have been good for an Everton or a Forest, because these teams are set up that way, whereby the players can park the bus and absorb pressure. These guys, they want to play, and that's the issue with them. Even when they're losing, if you watch them, they don't care of the score, and they just want to play. Right? They'll still want to build up from the back. They don't want to play long, because as I'm saying, you've had too many different kind of managers in the season, so it's chaos. It's almost like a Chelsea whereby the players are confused. They're like, okay, 2 weeks ago we were practicing how to build up from the back, how to. Then now today you're telling us just sit and absorb pressure. So back to Gundo's point, bounce to where? Where are they bouncing to?
As the panel says, where are they bouncing to? Guys, let me just read this. One Tali, who I was with on the other podcast, John Smoke says, "Don, I see what you did, fam." Because of your comment on saying we've got a big game. Why are you here talking about chicken? Okay, so guys, we are now going to move at through the big part of this. Cool. So it's gonna be the predicted lineup, guys. I'll start with you, Don't Smoke. Are we gonna see Ortega again? Because Pep was asked, that was Edison injured. He said Edison was yeah.
Because of Tuesday, I think. Yeah. Because of Tuesday, Edison will be back.
But I just say, isn't it great to have a number 2 who has kept clean sheets in the FA Cup and who's very good?
That guy is the best. That guy can start for many of the top 6 clubs.
He can.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something else. You know, Carl, he can start for United right now because his feet are better than De Gea.
He can start for Arsenal, Ramsdale. Yeah. He can start for Ramsdale.
As a shot stopper, the only difference between them is the build-up, whereby you can see. But as for everything you expect from a goalkeeper, man, that guy is a monster, man.
It's the legs. It's a leg. It's saving with the legs. Did you see even that one? Somebody can score, but he did something with the legs, and then he pushed it. He made sure he swerved his hand like this. You know, like the one, is it Bowen? Jared Bowen. You can score with that, but Bowen, he did the leg. But you know what he did? He also swerved his hand so that it goes like this. It doesn't go back to Bowen or go into the thing. It went all the way that side. There's a technique he has with the legs, and oh my God, go on.
No, but Patrick, he was the best goalkeeper whilst playing for a relegation team.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah. He was skip of the season, wasn't he? He was the skip of the season, I think so.
Yes, he's used to facing many shots, and you can tell whereby his reflexes are very good. So a very good reflex.
So I add that to a good defense.
Yeah, man.
I get it. No, but big up to him, man. Big up to him. We're a good number 2. You know what a good number 2 does? That's how you can win more trophies with a good number 2. Because it's not when you go to, let's say, the FA Cup. Because I remember, I don't want to say bad about Zach Steffen, but I remember the FA Cup in the Caribbean, we were out because Zach Steffen made boo-boos. Remember? So anyway, Kevin, how you doing, man? So let's go to the lineup. So we've got Edison back in goal. What about right back? Are we going to? Is it still Walker, or do you need Walker for Madrid? I don't know.
Walker, I'll go with Walker.
Because Walker hasn't played a lot of games this season. Guys, can I ask you something? Right? I know some of you guys were not here for the West Ham review. How has Walker been? I haven't seen the Walker from.
No. The issue is this, right? You can't play Walker and Mahrez on the same wing. They both the ball. Hence, we were only attacking from one side because they move the ball very slow.
Yeah,
they're very predictable.
But isn't Walker there to compensate for Mahrez, who doesn't track back? Maybe. You get it? Because Mahrez doesn't track back, so Walker is always there.
Yeah, but the issue is moving forward. Hence, you saw everything was so slow and predictable. The issue with them is, especially in transition. In transition, you want to move the ball at a pace whereby the defense can reshuffle and go back into formation. When you have players who are very predictable and move the ball slow, it becomes pointless because the moment they have the ball, the defense gets back, then you're breaking that block again. So, man, it was a hard watch, man. I don't lie to you, man.
Yeah, it was. It says, what happened to Nico Lewis, Adam?
I'm not sure, but he's just been on the bench.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think Rico Lewis is going to be playing, but I think he was also used as a pawn in Pep's chess move. Am I right? I think he was also used as a pawn. Obviously, he's going to be getting a contract. I hear him and Ake an extension of the contract, but I think Rico was also used as a pawn. I think Pep wanted to show people that this is you can do this, and Rico, thank God, could be able to do what Pep wanted, and then I think other players were like, okay, you can really do this. But a big up to Rico Lewis, man. Look, to be honest with you, if we have a nothing game, a cow. I know Pep is a perfectionist, but if we have a nothing game, I'll put Lewis in. So Walker is gonna go. So Walker is gonna go. Yeah. So Walker is going to be right back. What about the centre back pairing? Are we gonna see Laporte coming back? I love that Laporte interview. But what I can say to the City fans watching and all the City fans out there, can we stop talking bad things about Laporte? This is the same guy who had to take painkillers to look after us last season, and when our centre backs were gone. This is the same guy when he first came, he was our best centre back, and when he got injured, we started looking bad, and we were busy crying for him to come back. I remember the time when he was eating something at the stadium, was it meatballs or something? People were crying for him, saying, Laporte, come back, come back. I hope he's back. But now, how dare you people saying, oh, Laporte is done, is dusted. No, this has happened to John Stones before, and I remember some of you saying John Stones has to leave. Things change in football. Support Laporte. I don't know if anybody has anything to say, because I was disappointed, Carl, to look at people's childish tagging him, saying, oh, leave my club. Like, how dare you after what he did to us last season? Without him, we're not winning the league last season. I can be honest with you. We're not.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Patrick? It's always stupidity, and I don't want to name drop some channels, but some channels are also to blame, yeah, for fueling this fire. There's some people know the names of those channels. Yeah, they are guilty of fueling this fire. So if you have stupidity and you got stupid people setting the fire, you're gonna have sheeps that are gonna follow it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Does anyone want to say anything about Laporte, or we move on to the lineup?
We can move on. I don't think now's the time for sentiment, man.
Patrick, I want to do the midfield, and I'll explain why.
Okay, cool. I'll let you do that. So, okay, I'll give Don't Smoke the defense. Don't Smoke, go ahead with the defense.
Give me my two centre backs and Ake. Give me Stones, Diaz, and Ake.
Okay, so you still play these two regardless.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. It's all about momentum, right? I don't want to break the rhythm of players, especially in the running we are. Players.
What are you? Okay, so you're playing Ake over Akanji.
Yeah, Walker wasn't my choice. I was gonna put Akanji there, but
Walker. Walker. Yeah, Kevin chose Walker. So, Adam, you want the midfield? Tell us why and what are you going to do with the midfield? What do you have cooking for us? Let me just read this. Wait. Let me just read this. Leeds are only going to pack the bus and train and bodies. I know. That's champions of England, top of the league. A big up to you, man. Well said. Laporte hit 90% pass accuracy in the same game last year. Weapon playing from the back. He's the best playing from the back. Diaz is so good. Diaz is so good. Diaz is so good, Carl, Adam, Don't Smoke, and Kevin. He started getting the Van Dijk treatment. You know how Van Dijk last season was in the FIFA Game of the Year? Like there's a FIFA thing. Diaz now is so good that he only had a good half season because he was injured. He's the first choice, highly voted centre back for the UEFA and the FIFA card of the year. I'm amazed, but I love that. Wow. Because I was having an argument with somebody about Diaz when I said Diaz is going to be one of the best, and
I think Stones will rest for this game. I think Akanji will play there, or maybe Laporte will probably play for Ake, and then Akanji.
Do you think he would put Stones on the bench because he wants him fresh for Madrid?
Yes. He played the last game by the full game.
So Don't Smoke. What say you on that one? Akanji and Diaz?
I wouldn't mind, right? A left-sided centre back. So I think we'll have a better build-up with Laporte.
I think. Do you know what? I think. Yeah. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying especially if Stones is not playing, I think you want Laporte there. And Akanji is fine. I'm fine with Akanji.
I think Ake will play because he wants him to be ready and warmed up for Madrid. Because he took him off in the other game, but I think he'll play him again and take him off. Am I wrong on that? I think he'll want to make him fitter more, match fit. Does that make sense?
I would prefer you start with Laporte and then have Ake come in at the end. If you're gonna make a sub, and then just to keep him warm and in rhythm.
So who are we? So John Stones we are put in Akanji.
Akanji, and then you can have Laporte for Ake. I don't mind.
Okay, I thought the opposite. I thought Ake would start first and rested just to get his minutes through. But anyway, I wouldn't mind this backline, to be honest with you. I'd still appreciate this backline. So what about the?
Because Ake started right the last game, right?
Yeah,
he did, but he was taken off.
60 minutes. So he may start with he may put him on the bench and bring him on. Akanji was also rested, right? The last game, right?
Yes, Akanji also rested.
Yeah. I reckon it's gonna come back in. I think they're gonna just rotate them after a while and just give them 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Maybe Laporte will stay for the whole one. We'll see what happens.
Charlie says, I agree with Carl for one. Stones will be rested. Yeah, Stones is very important and key in this new Pep system. And I think Stones is being made to play that system. That system was, I think I go with Carl's, what Carl said. It looks like that system was specially made for Madrid after what happened to us in the second leg. I think that system is tailor-made for Madrid. It's been customers for Madrid. Okay, so, Adam, it's all yours. Why you want the midfield, and you're going to explain to us why you're picking that midfield.
Since we have to rest Rodri and keep him rested and fit for the Madrid game, the holding midfielder, I would put Gundogan in there, and I would also rest KDB for this game, and I will play Alvarez, and the other person is
but you know what, on the Kevin De Bruyne, every time De Bruyne is injured, Pep brings him in apparently because he's a player that needs rhythm.
Okay, KDB. I'll put KDB just for that reason.
I don't know. It's up to the panel and everybody. What do you guys think? Because every time I've always been shocked.
For me, KDB is gonna play. Trust me, he's playing.
You know, I can see like what Kevin said. KDB will start and then he'll be taken off early.
We take it off, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Peroni. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I also want to see Maximo Peroni. I want to see him. Do you know? For me, it was gonna be different. I don't know about you guys. It was gonna be a double pivot of Phillips and Gundo. But anyway, so who's next? Who's next to the? Go ahead.
Bernardo.
You play Bernardo? I thought you wanted Alvarez.
Actually, no. Yeah, I was gonna put Alvarez. Yeah, Alvarez.
You can't play KDB and Alvarez, man. You can't. Yeah, normally, Pep prefers one.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, because they both do the that 4-4-2 block press with Haaland, one of them. So
can I just throw a spanner in the works? Okay, so I'm seeing this. Bernardo Silva played all the 90 minutes in the last game, right? Gundogan was on the bench. I'm sorry, I have a feeling we want to rest Rodri, but I think we'll see Rodri. We'll see Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne. I bet you will see Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne in this game.
Because the issue is this, right? Silva will play right wing against Madrid, right? Most likely. I can see him playing right wing. So I don't see him playing a double 90 because he played 90 the previous 90.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So I think. Do you think the only guy he doesn't drop? You know, the thing about Pep is Rodri is so pivotal to his system. He's so stubborn to drop Rodri. Because you know what I was seeing. This is what I was seeing, Adam.
Patrick, I wouldn't say he's stubborn. You know, the issue is, I don't want to somewhat say scapegoat, but I don't know whether he doesn't have confidence in Calvin Phillips.
Of course, he doesn't have confidence.
He never had confidence in Rodri too. I think Phillips needs time. And I get it.
Yeah, Patrick is right there.
Yeah, but okay. Do you know what? The thing is, Bernardo, I just sense like what Don Smoker said. He's played a lot of 90s. Gundo's on the bench. De Bruyne is back. I bet you it'll be De Bruyne, Gundogan, and what's his name? Rodri. But Gundogan also plays. Yeah, I would love Peroni, man. If Peroni was in here, I'm sorry. I'm also a Peroni fan, and I want that kid to succeed. Guys, if you want to watch how good Peroni is, go watch his matches when he was in Argentina. You will know. And we keep saying this, so people don't get it. Peroni was a replacement for Enzo Fernandez, and we want to get him before Benfica got him. Always remember that, guy. So when you're crying,
Side question, right? No, not to go off topic. How good was McAllister, man?
You know, I didn't watch that game in total, but I heard it was brilliant.
The best.
Yo, Carl, you missed out, man. That boy can play.
I think we should
That's your
vote for him.
Gundo replacement.
I think we should vote him.
I think, Carl, the next Brighton games, I think everyone here should watch it. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, it looks like Liverpool is clinching and moving very fast. So, do you know what, guys? Let me be honest. I'm still on the Maxime Peron train. People are going to remember that name.
No. It's not that we are as in we don't want him. No.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Nah, man, McAllister is good.
McAllister, that boy is. Man, he ran ragged of that United midfield.
He would make us more dangerous, wouldn't he? He would make our midfield more dangerous.
Yes, because the thing is, think of Gundo with much more energy.
Oh, there's a comment here. What about Foden in midfield?
And I think we'll replace we'll play Foden we'll replace it with Mahrez for me.
Okay.
We can't. I don't think Mahrez should play tomorrow.
I agree with you. I agree with Kevin. I agree with you.
Especially with Walker playing, I don't want to see Mahrez there, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I could not agree more.
I was tearing my hair out because
wait.
Mahrez.
Are you playing Haaland or Alvarez? Go ahead, Carl.
This game?
Yeah.
I want Haaland, but I want to keep him for that Madrid game, man.
Yep.
Put Alvarez, Joe.
Well, we
I don't
put
know.
Alvarez.
Wait.
Nobody. But you have the brain.
Patrick, you know what I could see? Haaland would start, but then he'll be hooked off around the 50th minute or the 60th minute.
Would you just keep Haaland on the bench? I think Alvarez can take care of Leeds. I think Alvarez can take care of
No, it's not that. The thing is because you're gonna need to sub off the brain. You're going to sub off Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
That's the issue, right? If KDB wasn't starting, then you can have Haaland, and then you can have
Maxime Peron.
Alvarez.
Keep Haaland there. Keep Haaland.
This guy wants Haaland to kill that Madrid team, isn't it? So do we play Jack again? I don't know, man. Jack is having too many minutes, guys.
Yeah, I agree.
But we need Jack. We need Jack.
But you know what it is? Hey, you know what it is? I would like Jack Grealish for that Madrid game. I would rest him. That's what I was saying.
So would you put Foden and Mahrez?
No, you know what? Carl would have probably disagreed. I know Carl would probably disagree with me. I would have moved Foden to the left and put Mahrez there.
No, if you put Mahrez and Walker doesn't work. You guys don't watch West Ham.
No, because no. You know what? I say that because Grealish is going to be needed for the Madrid game, and I would like
Mahrez. Look, Mahrez was slow before, right? But the West Ham game, he was slower.
I mean,
and Leeds they're going to pack the bus. They're going to play pragmatic football.
I mean, to Kevin's point, we know that when Mahrez plays against a low block, he struggles.
Yeah. Every time.
Especially with Walker behind him, man. That's a hard watch. Like
what of Foden to the left and Alvarez to the right?
There you go.
See,
but we know.
Go ahead.
People try squeezing him in, though. That's the issue.
Mahrez will be squeezed in. Mahrez will be squeezed in. I'm telling you.
I don't want to see Mahrez and Walker, man. Like, I do not want to see Mahrez and Walker on the same flank. I do not.
I hear you, brother.
We'll just leave it like that. To be honest, this was the front three that was cooking. It cooked United, this front three.
But even against Fulham, Mahrez was frustrating as well.
Yes, exactly my point.
He was
frustrating.
Because he had Walker behind him. The thing is, they move the ball so slow that defense shuffle midfield, basically, especially with Walker, whereby that fake pass that he does, whereby he holds the ball, fakes the pass, and then passes it back or passes it to the side. They pass it to other, and then basically know what they're gonna do. And the ball always ends up back to run.
Yeah, McAllister is too good for Brighton. What about Foden? Foden has been put in. Play KP. I'll play KP to Gundogan. I want to play KP as a holding and Gundogan next to him. But people don't want KP. KP was going to score. Yeah. Sir Alan says, hello, boys. How you doing, Sir Alan, man? How you doing, man?
I don't know if you realize that we still need to get 3 points, right? So I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. We'll see anyway. Miles probably needs to be placed in next season. Yeah, he signed a 3-year contract. Yeah, we might need Mitoma. I'll take Mitoma any day of the week, man. Yeah, I'll take Mitoma. But anyway, guys, that is the lineup. Edison in goal, Akanji and Diaz. Diaz is not going to rest, but he's a young man. Akanji and Diaz in center backs. Laporta's left back. Walker is going to be there. Gundogan as the holding, and then Silva and De Bruyne, Grealish, Haaland, and Foden. Guys, let me just tell you something. I want you to go look back. Every time, except the Chelsea final, UCL final, every time Gundogan has played as a midfielder, we always score 3+ scores. You know that, right?
But if I may explain that Chelsea final again one more time, it wasn't Gundogan. The problem was not Gundogan in midfield.
Raheem Sterling.
No, it wasn't Raheem Sterling. Go watch it again. It was Zinchenko who didn't cover.
Yeah, it was Zinchenko.
Yeah. Go watch it again.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I always
go ahead.
That's why I always tell Arsenal fans every time when they bring Zinchenko, I said it cost us Champions League.
Yeah, he didn't cover. He was supposed to invert next to Gundogan in that position. He was far away.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So I'm not saying sell him, but maybe get another RW. Yeah, you're right. I think it will be Edison, Ake, Diaz, Stones, Akanji, Gundo, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Grealish, Haaland, Foden. Yeah, similar lineup. So, guys, that's the lineup. What about the predictions? I'll start with you, Carl. What are the score predictions?
I'm going with 3-0.
3-0. A good 3-0. What about yourself, Adam?
1-0.
What about yourself, Kevin?
4-0.
Don't smoke.
3-2. 3-0 first half and then 2 second half.
5-0. Zinchenko isn't good defensively here. He's not. He was never a defender. Zinchenko was like a winger.
What people have to know about Zinchenko, he forget that he's a defender. That's why. Trust me, he forget. He just forget because
Zinchenko used to play midfield and winger.
Yeah,
no, he's too busy thinking about group huddles instead of defending. He's probably thinking of the speeches.
Tali says Man City
4-0.
Salah says 1-1. Salah, behave yourself, Salah.
Patrick, it's not even that. Zinchenko does more crying than him doing his job in the defense.
On that note, guys,
I
goodbye, guys.
I saw the interview. He said it's still possible. Do you guys know about that meme that guy would just come from your behind and slap?
Yeah, I know. I was
thinking if I can just come from his behind and slap him there, like shut up your mouth. Why were you crying? Even Liverpool game, you were crying already. When you guys were 5 points ahead, you were crying already.
It's for hope.
If that was back home in Nigeria, and you said that, they would have slapped you across your face.
On that note, guys, goodbye. I will see you for the review. I'm gonna be at work for this game, so I'm not gonna watch much of it, to be honest with you. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for being here. And we're going to do the preview to the Madrid game and a more in-depth analysis or preview to it with Gundo on Sunday at 11 p.m. In the night. We're gonna do a very, very detailed preview on how we can beat Madrid, what mistakes we've learned. It's called Back to the Future, lessons learned from Madrid. So, guys, join us on Sunday at 11 p.m.
Monday, is it Sunday or Monday?
Sunday, 11 p.m.
Anyway, Monday is bank holiday as well.
Yeah, so guys can sleep late. So, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Come on, City. Let's beat Leeds United 20-0.
Big sir.